Okay, so Dwight, in your own words, someone replaced all my pens and pencils with crayons.
The list is endless.
Everyone has called me Dwayne all day. I think Jim Halpert paid them to.
Yes, $5 each, and it was totally worth it.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 pranks from The Office, US version. This series is filled to the brim with great practical gags. So, to level the playing field, we've decided to focus only on the pranks between Jim Halpert and Dwight Schrute, since they're usually at the epicenter of the hoaxing action.
Cage match.
Number 10, wrapping paper desk. Never trust something just because it's gift wrapped. Dwight strolls into the office only to discover that Jim has pulled a fast one and wrapped up his desk.
Happy holidays, Dwight.
This, of course, results in one of Mr. Schrute's typical rants.
How long did this take you? 3 hours?
5 minutes, actually. I am a black belt in gift wrapping.
They don't give out black belts for things that are stupid.
After he thinks he has diffused Jim's little joke with a lengthy retort, he casually sits down and... Yeah, Jim really has too much spare time on his hands. Number 9, time to kill.
I am on the 2 kids sleep schedule, so I'm up and at 'em at 4:15. But no kids, so I honestly didn't know what to do with myself.
After getting bored on a business trip, Jim decides to disguise his hotel room so it looks like some sort of smash and grab deal has gone down and that he's been killed. He even goes so far as to leave out a suitcase full of money and scrawls things like "it was Dwight" on the walls.
It wasn't me.
When Dwight and Aaron wander in, they're obviously on edge and shocked by the scene. Then Jim's corpse falls out of the closet. Number 8, Jim's a vampire.
I don't have a lot of experience with vampires, but I have hunted werewolves. I shot one once, but by the time I got to it, it had turned back into my neighbor's dog.
We've all tried something like this at some point. With a bat relentlessly stalking the airways of the Dunder Mifflin office, good old Dwight puts on his Van Helsing boots to save the day.
You're welcome.
Jim sees this as an opportunity to convince Dwight he has been bitten.
I feel so tingly, so strangely powerful.
And that he is sensitive to light and garlic bread.
Now, that doesn't mean that Jim is going to become a vampire. Only that he carries the vampiric germ.
Classic.
Jim is on a path now. An eternal journey. And I wish him well.
Number 7, it's Friday.
I don't want to have to read these tomorrow.
Yeah, who wants to come in on a Saturday?
We all hope it's Friday every day in the working world, but that doesn't make it true.
Is that hard for you? All right. Well,
when you have coffee
I'll
bread
work
this
on
long.
that.
Unfortunately for Dwight, Jim and Pam convince him it's Friday, when actually it's Thursday.
Dan, this is Jim. It is about 11:15, and I wanted to know what you were up to tomorrow, which is the 15th, and that is a... Saturday.
We watch as TV's cutest couple chats about what they watched on TV the night before, just to throw him off.
Oh my God, did you see The Apprentice last night?
Of course, it's on every Thursday night, so how could I miss it?
Which ultimately results in Dwight dashing into the office late Friday morning, just when their performance reviews are coming in.
I'm here! I'm here! I'm here! It's okay!
Number 6, Langley calling.
Monkey, this is Possum. Do you copy?
As an elaborate Christmas gift to Jim, Pam launches a prank that's based on the premise that Dwight is being covertly recruited by the CIA.
I've been sending Dwight letters from the CIA.
Are you serious?
They're considering him for a top secret mission.
Over several months, she sends Dwight multiple discreet messages, supposedly from the Bureau, requesting that Dwight confess all his secrets.
Last year, my boss Michael Scott took a day off because he said he had pneumonia, but really he was leaving early to go to magic camp. Wow.
So here's the gift. You get to decide what his top secret mission is.
The climax of this prank sees Dwight waiting for a helicopter on the roof of the office, until he receives a last-minute message requesting him to destroy his cell phone.
You have been compromised. Abort mission. Destroy phone.
Because he has been compromised. Number 5. Jim the Asian Guy.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Jim. We've been working together for 12 years.
Sometimes you know you're right, but you just can't prove it. And it's the most annoying thing in the world.
Jim's not Asian.
You seriously never noticed? Hey, hats off to you for not seeing race.
While Jim's out at the dentist, he has his Asian friend Steve sit in his place and pretend to be him.
You have one new message.
How did you? No. That is sensitive information only for employees, not outsiders.
Dwight, cut it out. I'm trying to work.
You don't work here. You're not Jim.
With Steve prepped on Jim's sales knowledge and everyone else playing along, Dwight is duped once again.
I got us that dinner reservation. Greek goes 7:30.
Oh, great. Can't wait.
And just when he thinks he can prove his case with a family photo, we find out that Jim's thought of everything.
Oh, dude. How did...
Number 4. Dwight from the future.
Who are you faxing so early in the morning?
Oh, kind of hard to explain.
During Jim's temporary departure to another branch, he makes sure he has some Dwight tricking artillery in his arsenal to keep himself occupied. Armed with some of Dwight's stationery, Jim sends him apparent messages from himself, from the future, warning him of upcoming dangers like poisoned coffee.
At 8 a.m. today, someone poisons the coffee. Do not drink the coffee. More instructions will follow. Cordially, Future Dwight.
This allows Dwight to race to Stanley's rescue, or so he thinks.
No! You'll thank me later.
Number 3. The vending machine.
Jim?
What's up, buddy?
This is not funny. Why is my stuff in here?
Wow, that's weird. Ooh, $1 for a stapler, that's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I'm not paying for my own stuff.
This brilliant concoction of pranking genius sees Jim place all of Dwight's belongings into the office vending machine. After Pam casually purchases his pencil cup, Dwight comes to the conclusion that he will have to buy his way out of this one. But wait, his wallet's in there too.
Oh, there it is. J1.
Well, at least Jim leaves him with a bunch of nickels. Number 2, stop copying me.
Michael! Oh, that's funny. Michael!
What's worse than one Dwight Schrute? How about 2 of them? In the quintessential example of a taste of your own medicine prank, Jim decides to go all out and dress up like Dwight after getting the idea from a pair of glasses he finds at the drugstore.
$4. And it only cost me $7 to recreate the rest of the ensemble, and that's a grand total of $11.
From his parted hair to his washed out shirt, Jim even throws in some of Dwight's ridiculous, nonsensical questions.
Question. What kind of bear is best?
That's a ridiculous question.
False. Black bear.
Before we unveil our number 1 office prank, let's look at some of our honorable mentions.
Ooh, warmer. Hot. Red hot. Hot. Very hot.
What the hell is this?
Oh.
This is not Megadesk.
No, it's not. They call it quad desk. I could sort of control things with my mind.
Why don't you move that coat rack?
Oh my God.
Number 1, Mellow Yellow Jell-o.
Can you reprimand him, please?
How do you know it was me?
This is quite possibly one of the most popular gags in The Office's history.
That's my stapler.
No! Do not take it out. You have to eat it out of there because there are starving people in the world.
Alongside the introduction to the show's diverse cast in the pilot episode, we learn that Jim and Dwight share a special, scornful relationship, which is exemplified by an elaborate prank. By molding Dwight's stapler into some Jell-o, we get a first taste not only of Jim's willingness to go completely out of his way for a good prank, but also his uncanny ability to get away with it every time.
Okay. Dwight, I'm sorry, because I've always been your biggest flan.
Godspeed, Jim. Godspeed indeed.
Nice. That's the way it is around here.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite prank from The Office?
It works.
For more assorted top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
It's by the ream.
Yeah, Reem.
It is now $9.78, so that's a discount of 7%.
Okay, thank you. Gotta get back to work.